Hello and greetings. I am Suleiman Ahmadzai, here with a new topic for you, my friends.
The topic of our discussion today is how to get sales information in Microsoft Excel with a shortcut. How can we get additional information about the sales table we have just by using a simple shortcut? Try to imagine that you have a table. Imagine it's from a mobile phone shop where different companies or brands have their phones listed and the months go from January to December. How much sales did they have in each month? If we want, for example, to have calculated and financial information about the table, like the total sales for each company, or what their average sales were, or what their highest sales during the year were, their lowest sales, or in how many months of the year they had sales or didn't have sales. How can we find this out with just a simple shortcut? So what do we do to create this information? Try to select the table. There's a shortcut, press Ctrl plus T. When you press Ctrl plus T, a dialog box appears called Create Table. We click OK. Now our table has been converted into a table. Now we need the information row I mentioned earlier. It's the row we need. So what do we do with this row? There's another shortcut we have. Alt plus JT, then press T. As soon as you press this shortcut, a row called Total is created for us. Now if we want any kind of information, for example, let's try to see how many total sales we've had from Samsung brand. We select it here. For example, Samsung's total comes to 6,940. That's the sales you've had during this year. Or for example, let's see what our highest sales from LG company have been. We select it here. If you try the maximum sale, it tells you the highest sales were $600. In which month was that? It was in August. Or for example, let's ask it to show us for Asus company in which month we had the lowest sales. We select minimum and it says the lowest sales were $50, which was in January. You had $50 in sales in January. Or we want to see the average sales for OnePlus. We click here. Now it shows us the average, telling us that, on average, you had $175 in sales per month for OnePlus. Or, for example, we want to know in how many months of the year we had sales. We click on Count. Or it shows you that during this whole year, you only had sales in 9 months, and in the other 3 months, you had no sales at all. So if we want to get such information just with a shortcut, we can use this method. Hope to see you in the next sessions. Goodbye.